Alright. Hey, what's up guys? It's Chillis going back to 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Last time I'm pretty sure we're in the end game. We're down to the final 3 doors? Yeah, final 3 doors, I think. Final door. Well, second to last door. We're going through door 2. And then we have to go through door 9, but yeah. Hey Gogeta, hey Meridak. And yeah, but before we head off to find door 9, we're gonna go see what's through door 2. See if there's anything that we may need that will get us all through. But we shall see. They were back in front of the elevator. Nearby was the large hospital room.
The elevator can take us down to door 2.
Who shall go then?
Well, obviously Junpei is going, right?
Let's see.
Junpei probably. Well, I guess Junpei. I don't know.
Me. I'm going.
Okay, you're going. So Junpei.
And June 7 and I need to go with her.
Yeah, I guess it works, yeah. 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 7 equals 20. 2 plus 0 is 2.
Hey, why do you get to...
I don't mind. We'd only waste time arguing over it.
Yeah, no, we should do this quick. That's true.
Jumpy, I'm okay too.
Okay, I guess we're not going through then. Alright.
See?
I mean, well, good luck, I guess.
Can we just go now?
Fine.
Alright, peace.
Alright, let's get going. I'll see you later.
Hopefully. Hopefully you don't die.
Okay.
That would
Be careful.
be unfortunate. So what, it's us, Ace, and Lotus that are staying up here then? They climbed into the elevator, and Junpei listened to it creak and rattle its way to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke.
Lotus, would you be so kind as to go with me?
Why do you not want to be with Junpei, Ace?
Go with you? Well, I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s.
He's not that old. I mean, come on. Like, maybe he was born in the 50s, but...
Well, I'm a mother. Would that be a problem for you?
Oh, you're... Well... okay.
That wasn't what I meant to... I was hoping you would come with me.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, though. I was kidding.
Yeah, totally kidding.
So, where was it you wanted to take me?
There's something I wanted to show you.
Okay.
Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough?
Apparently not.
Well, it's not like that.
Yeah, he totally doesn't trust us after the shit we pulled.
Once I've shown Lotus, I'll show you.
Okay, so why do you want to do it one at a time?
Really?
Of course.
Uh-huh. Right. Ace's smile was friendly.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Thanks, Junpei. Are you coming, Lotus?
Yeah, I don't, something is weird here. I don't
Fine.
like the...
Doesn't look like they're going to be back anytime soon.
Well, we only have, like, less than an hour and a half now, so... I hope they're back relatively quickly.
I might as well go and see whatever it is you think is so important.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well then, shall we go?
I really don't like this. Ace turned and began to walk. Lotus followed. They disappeared into the hallway on the left. Uh-huh. Something tells me I'm not gonna like what's gonna happen. Also, let me remove the pinned message from yesterday. That doesn't need to be up. Dismiss. Okay. Time seemed to drag as Junpei waited for the others to return.
They're so slow.
Alright, wait, did I dismiss? Unpin. There we go.
What's keeping Ace and Lotus?
I don't know. Suddenly, the elevator opened. Okay, how long was that? It's empty? Or no, okay, no. A single... Clover? Clover? Clover, where's everyone else? A single person stood there.
Clover! I guess you're the first one back.
It was only Clover inside. He didn't see the rest. Clover? What did you do? Clover? She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposefully, stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her.
Where's everybody else? What happened?
She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and then settled on Junpei.
Where are Ace and Lotus?
I asked you a question first.
Oh, Ace said he wanted to show Lotus something, so they went into that hallway.
Uh-huh. Junpei explained what had happened.
Oh, then they went over there?
Yeah. Her voice was small and timid.
Yeah, I think so.
Clover, where's the others? He repeated his earlier question.
So where are June, Santa, and Seven?
I think they're dead.
Why aren't they with you?
You really want to know?
Yeah, maybe. There was something wrong with her smile.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, sure. Here, let me show you.
Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it onto the floor at Junpei's feet.
Huh?
It's the bracelets, isn't it? He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings.
Bracelets. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit.
Junpei, I would run. I don't know if she still has that axe. Junpei collapsed.
No. No way. This has got to be some kind of joke.
No, not a joke.
This can't be real.
Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest, and his hands shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces.
3, 7.
Yeah. And...
Oh.
6.
6.
Lastly, let us discuss how to be moved.
Yeah.
There are only 2 ways to do so.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, never mind.
1. You escape from this ship.
That didn't happen.
2. Your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the backside of the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
But why?
Because she went cray-cray. That about sums it up. Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold.
Revenge for my brother.
But we
He was forced into door 3 and murdered.
And you think June had anything to do with that? Really? Really? Is that... Clover?
You need at least 3 people to open a door.
Uh-huh.
Who were the 2 that opened that door with him? It could only have been Santa and Seven.
Then what about June? Like, okay, sure, let's go with your logic. Why did you kill...
That's why I killed them.
Two plus 3 plus 7 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3.
But why? Why did you kill June?
Because she tried to protect them.
There's just so much wrong with this that I don't even... Like, Clover, did you even consider the fact that the game might be rigged? Maybe maybe it was, you know, Zero doing some shit. No, well, probably not. Well, did she at least not have any doubt? Like, I mean,
She was in my way. She had to die too.
no, she didn't.
No. No.
Junpei shook his head, desperately trying to wake himself from what had to be a dream.
No. No.
It couldn't be real. It just couldn't.
Hey, Junpei.
What? He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. What do you want? Her smile was wrong. Horribly wrong.
Let's go.
No. I'm good. I would rather not. Also, what do you mean, let's go? Oh, I guess with the 4 that are left, we can all get through door 9, huh? Because 5, 4 is 9, and then 8, 1 is also 9. That's 18, and then 1 plus 8 is 9. So that, yeah, we can. With the 4 of us that are left, we can get through. Yeah, it's a good point.
Let's get out of here. Let's leave this ship.
I'd really just... I would rather not with you, to be honest.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about? To open a numbered door,
Yeah, we'd go get the other 2.
Yes, I know. You need at least 3 people.
Uh-huh.
But as long as we have this...
Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out.
That's...
It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. 0. Oh, is that what she... Because she had the axe behind her back. But I guess she was hiding the 0 bracelet in her pocket. 0.
the 0 bracelet.
Yeah. But it was still on the...
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is...
Yeah...
See? You get it now?
But, okay. But don't we have to put their palms on the thing? Or do you just have to get the bracelet close? Like, how does that work?
If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave.
There's probably some protection against that, right?
You and I can open door 9 with just the 2 of us.
It would also work if we had Lotus and Ace, but, you know, 4 + 5 + 0 = 9.
See? So let's go.
I don't want to go anywhere with you, to be honest.
Come on. Hurry up.
You really try to entice us with this after you murdered June? Like, really? She shoved out her hand again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon. But there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. What do you mean, holy light? She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love. Where is this going?
Junpei.
Her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep. So deep, Junpei could feel himself falling into them. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. Junpei? His mind was beginning to crack, and his heart began to melt.
Junpei.
The hand she was offering him. It looked so soft, so inviting.
Clover.
I don't. Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and closed it over hers.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't see that one coming. Yeah, no, that was... Ain't no one getting out of here alive. I think she just chopped off his arm. I think that's what happened. I think she chopped off his arm. That's why she wanted him to reach out. And she chopped it off and is gonna take his bracelet. Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched, his body spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, then screamed more. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually, his movements slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Hey, Henry Red. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnants of his mind began to fade. Even as his vision faded to nothingness, he saw Clover.
Thanks, Junpei.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm just gonna borrow this, okay?
Yeah, no, she chopped her arm off. Her smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. Oh. Well then, that's great. That's lovely. It was... Oh. No, you're fine. Oh boy, wow. Well then, the bad ends are also part of the experience of the scam, and I thought the clever going slash would fit the Halloween better. No, you're right. I wish stuff didn't keep popping up, so I could have finished it a little bit closer to around Halloween, but yeah, that actually would have been good. No, Gogeta, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's perfectly okay. I AV6. I was not expecting the that to end so early. Well, I guess. Well, I don't want to end it here, so I guess I'll start a new run. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Interesting. Interesting. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you've completed. Oh, that's cool. After saving, yes, save. New save data. Okay, so I guess yeah, we can start a new run. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'm just intrigued. What do you mean? I don't remember seeing anything about Snake being 0. Unless you're referring to me talking about assume you. I don't know if you watched the VODs previously. I thought that Snake might be alive. I never thought he might be Zero. I just thought maybe Zero was tricking people and like took him hostage or something. I'm just trying to look at this, and so I guess I can't use the flowchart here to go back because it says they're locked. Did I actually miss keys? Or I'm trying to figure out what the locked unlocked means. Hey, Tom's the fish. Cause it. So like I'm not able. Is it just saying I'm not able to go back to those spots specifically? Or missing story checks due to improper routing. Okay. Well, I'm guessing the true ending is that middle path, right? And then the other bad ending is the far right one. I guess I can do the other bad end. Doesn't look like it's terribly long.
This way.
Okay, so yeah, we can jump to like right here. Alright, let's go to the novel screen. It's okay to start from here, right? I don't have to. There's no reason for me to like go all the way back, right? I wouldn't think so, but around the casino, yeah. Right now we're with Seven and Snake, I believe. Or do I need to fully restart? Good. Well, I already. Hang on. Flow. Okay, okay, I see. The 3, 7, 8 doors, and I want to go through door 3, right, for the other bad end. I'm guessing this is what I assume. I lifted Ace off the floor, laid him on the bed he'd been leaning against. When Junpei turned around, yeah, 3. When Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look of pity.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
Again, not really a
Right?
sacrifice, but you know.
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing at all.
No, nothing.
we folded really quickly. It felt wrong, but he had to agree. Then suddenly, Santa spoke.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
No, not really.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8.
Yeah, but you know, mirroring her bracelet number.
It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Yeah.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Said nothing. Her face distorted by rage. Lotus took a step toward 7. He threw up his hands and made a face like a child caught with his hand in a cookie jar.
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, buddy.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
She shot him a glare that would have melted steel, then turned and stalked off.
Alright, who's next?
Santa's gaze moved across the 3 people left. Finally, they stopped on Junpei.
Junpei, which door do you want?
At last, Junpei's mind was already made up. Okay, so it just blanks out 7 because we already did it. Interesting. I guess they don't want to. I guess they don't want people to accidentally make mistakes about the door they choose, I suppose. Nah.
I want to go through door number 3.
Nope, you can't.
Oh, why?
Huh? Why?
Because it's impossible.
Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, I guess you need Ace awake to go through door 3, don't you?
If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Yeah.
Why?
The bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And, yeah, and since they, yeah.
That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door.
Oh.
I see.
Well,
That means one team would get left behind.
yeah.
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8?
Nope.
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options.
Santa began to explain.
Option A?
I'm guessing this changes it because Clover doesn't find Snake. No, we should be with us if we go through door 3, right? 3, 4, 5. So that would happen still. How would this change her becoming a murderer then? I guess we would just die earlier, I guess, because it is a shorter route.
Have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7.
Uh-huh.
And 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B, 4, 5, and 7 go through 7. And 3, 6, and 8 go through 8.
Yeah.
Option C, 3, 6, and 7 go through 7. And 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it.
I mean, even if we do those, though, some grouping, yeah, still ends up going through 3 later on anyway, just for the heck of it. So I mean, yeah. There's semblance of a hint to proper routes, but would never even considered to be a hint. Huh. I wonder what that was.
At least if we want to get all 6 of us out of here.
Yeah.
Wait.
That was when Junpei realized. Plan A divides into 2 teams. 3, 5, 8, 4, 6, 7. Plan B divides into 2 teams. 4, 5, 7, 3, 6, 8. Plan C divides into 2 teams. 3, 6, 7, and 4, 5, 8. Uh-huh.
But that means...
There was one thing they all had in common.
5 and 6 can never be on the same team.
Yeah.
If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
Unfortunately. June and Junpei had been friends when they were kids. He trusted her more than anyone else on the ship. If he chose 7 or 8, he'd be taken away from her. Uh-huh. Was that something he was prepared to do? I mean... Yes?
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time?
Anyway,
that's the deal, so think it over.
We still want door 3.
You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8.
How about no?
You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people behind to die.
Yeah, it's pretty scummy.
So what are you gonna do? 7 or 8. Time to choose.
3. Junpei thought hard. After thinking it over, his conclusion was... Oh boy. They really... I mean, they're for sure, like, telling you, hey, door 3 is gonna be a bad end. like, ain't no 2 ways about it. Oh boy. Well... I feel bad choosing this, because I really... Yeah, okay, well, door 3.
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
And this is, when we come back around, people are gonna be pissed off at us, because we left them behind. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't like this.
What? That's nuts! You've gotta be crazy!
Maybe a little bit. What's your point?
Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just...
Junpei paused. He swallowed the words he'd been about to say.
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all.
Right. I still want to know where the hell Ace and Lotus went. Like, in the last ending, I realized we never really we got no like clarification on that. Was that just like a plot device to make it so it'd be easy for Clover to kill us without, you know, the big? Because Ace is a pretty big guy, right? So without him being there, it's easier on her. But that seems weird.
That doesn't explain shit!
Doesn't it?
I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me.
That's Junpei, you realize how unnerving that sounds, right? With that, he began walking toward the door. Their curiosity likely getting the better of them, the others followed. A few of them looked a little suspicious, but Junpei told himself that wouldn't matter. He kept walking and kept silent. Eventually, they arrived at the number 3 door. Junpei stopped.
I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
Junpei, you little bastard.
Why?
This is so... This feels so weird. Like, why would... Like, in universe, right? Why would Junpei do this?
Please, just do it.
Realistically, right? Like, yeah, sure, he wants to stay with June, whatever. But... He stared at Junpei for a moment, then grunted and laid his palm heavily on the scanner.
Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
The number 7 has been entered into the red.
Uh-huh.
Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Uh-huh.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Just let him cook. I'm sure he has a reason for this, right? Totally. Totally.
Yep.
Yep.
I think.
Junpei thought about his answer for a moment.
I think I might have found another way out.
You're a lying bitch.
What?
Really?
I don't know about that. That got them excited. I don't think so, buddy. Just as Junpei had intended.
Now please, June?
Oh, okay.
Now Santa. And then Junpei. With those two numbers in the red, Junpei had what he wanted. He casually placed his own hand on the scanner. You're not gonna try and get Santa to put his hand on it? The third asterisk blinked on. Junpei, you... Buddy, does he not... What do you... What? Yeah?
All right, the only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
Yeah?
So, what's your point?
You don't get it. Think about it.
Huh?
What?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
Well, the root is... The root number is gonna be 3, because... The sum is 12, and then 3, so...
12.
Yeah?
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
What's the fucking point, Junpei? Oh. Oh. Is he leaving Santa behind?
Which is Santa's number?
Is this going where I think it's going? Is Junpei a fucking moron? Is that really his Tell me it's not going where I think it's going. Oh my god. Junpei?
By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
12, and then the digital root would be 3.
3. The door's number.
There you go!
So we're abandoning Santa, is what you're saying?
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything.
Okay, my worst fear was wrong. I thought Junpei was forgetting one of the rules about the game, and I was like, is he a fucking dumbass? But no.
I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover.
Junpei is such a little prick. What the fuck?
Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice.
Dude, Junpei went full fucking douchebag.
So I'm waiting.
Like, bro, way to make enemies out of the people you're stuck here with. Junpei laid his hand almost casually on the lever.
You son of a bitch! You tricked us!
Yeah, that he did.
that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit, huh? I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
Yeah, so instead of leaving 3 people, we're leaving, well, I guess with the 2, then we're also leaving Ace, then we are technically leaving 3 people, but, you know, if Clover and Lotus go through with us, then we're only leaving 2 total.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
He's a selfish bitch. Junpei glanced at June.
Jumpy?
Yeah, this was a decision. That's for sure. It was a decision.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it?
Yes. He We're not a good person apparently in this route. Santa was furious. His face was red and flecks of spit flew from his lips as he spoke. Junpei closed his eyes calmly and then opened them again.
So, who's it going to be? Santa? Or Lotus and Clover?
Shit!
Yeah? What's the deal here, guys?
Let's go, Clover.
Lotus does not hesitate. Huh? Oh, when we circle back around and come out through the blank door, this is gonna be hella awkward. Lotus leapt forward. She grabbed Clover by the sleeve and ran for Junpei in the door.
Fuck!
Caught by surprise, Santa froze for a moment, then shot forward like a bullet from a gun. Lotus had a head start, but Santa had the advantage in size and speed. Almost immediately, he passed Lotus and Clover.
Oh, no, wait!
Santa did not hesitate.
Ah!
He slammed his hand down on the red.
This is insane! This isn't right!
You sure as hell fought hard to make sure you went through, though. He glared at Junpei, his chest heaving.
Yeah, well, you may be right.
Junpei's voice was cold, but not without effort.
But
he turned to the red and pulled the lever. Junpei, you little bitch. With the sound of metal on metal, the door opened. It would only remain so for 9 seconds. There was no time to think.
Go.
Junpei and his 3 reluctant companions jumped into the door's gaping mouth, one after another. No sooner did they enter than an all too familiar noise sounded from their left wrists. The detonators had activated. Junpei looked back only once and saw Lotus and Clover on the other side of the closing door.
No!
Yeah. They stood still and stopped where they had been when Santa reached the red. The defeat and desperation on their faces tore at Junpei's heart. Then the door closed and they were gone. That's fucked up.
You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair!
Yeah, no, you right. Santa rounded on Junpei, lightning crackling in his eyes and his knuckles white.
Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't...
I know.
Shut it! That's enough!
It hadn't been Junpei that spoke, but Seven.
We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter!
Yep. The clock was ticking. The dead was their only chance at survival. Unless they could find it and deactivate their detonators, the 4 of them would be.
We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving.
Damn it. You and I are not done yet, bastard!
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Santa. I would, if I was in this position, I would want to beat Junpei's ass. like I would. That, yeah, no, it wouldn't be pretty. They scattered and began to scour the room. The deactivation device was nowhere to be found.
Where the hell is it?
Corridors stretched out in 3 directions, but every one was blocked off by a wall of metal. There was only one way out. One other door.
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Hopefully. I mean, definitely is. 7 ran for the door, a rusty iron thing. His large hands grabbed hold of the handle and pulled.
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Can't see a thing.
Doesn't it smell kind of, gory? Junpei stuck his head through the door and looked around the room.
No, wait!
Almost immediately, he spotted the blinking red light on the right wall.
I found it! The dead's right over here!
He stepped into the room.
Ugh!
Yeah, there's some blood.
What? The floor's slippery!
He stopped and glanced down at his feet. What was...
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something...
Yeah?
Get over there!
Junpei felt Seven's heavy hand against his back and stumbled across the room. The other 3 piled in behind him. They all felt immediately that something was wrong. Nothing that could be easily identified. Only a sense that something terrible shared the room with them. I'm still wondering why LLR is written out in blood. I don't know. I am very, 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 very curious. Because it didn't have anything to do with the previous run. I'm assuming that's something we're gonna have to keep in mind for the main ending. If I had to guess. Or... Oh, no, the safe. It has one of those, like, dial locks on it, doesn't it? No, that wouldn't make sense though, because we would need the numbers too, not just the fact you have to do left, left, right. That wouldn't make sense. Not to mention, it's usually left, right, left. It's not usually left, right, left. Or left, left, right, sorry. That wouldn't make sense, unless it was... I don't know. I don't know. There was no time to say so.
Quick! Get to the dead!
They all started running. In the dark, it was hard to tell where the wall was. You know, June has been very, quiet during this whole debacle. All they could see was the tiny red light blinking at them over and over and over.
There it is!
It's all bloody. In quick succession, they all slammed their hand against the scanner panel. Hands. They probably only had like 2 seconds left by the time you pulled it. How was June? 7 leaned against the wall, gulping air. As his breathing began to return to normal, he glanced at his left wrist and grunted.
It stopped. It stopped.
Yeah? Going a little bit hysterical? Junpei could hear him laughing in the dark, but could barely make out the larger man's face.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
Well, you shouldn't.
What the...
Yeah, the smell hitting ya. The sound of retching came from Santa's direction.
What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
See, I already kind of figured that Santa and Seven didn't kill Snake. This kind of just proves it for me. Like, he would, like, Santa would know what that smell was if he was part of the reason that Snake died, right? So yeah, yeah, they could be, but I don't know. It's hard to say, because I don't. Again, I don't know. We'll see. I assume there will be a lot of things that get cleared up in the true ending, but this really, I don't know. I'm still leaning towards it having been a trick. I don't know. So desperate had they been in their race to the dead that no one had noticed the horrible smell that pervaded the room. It was a terrible, nauseating stench, like burnt and rotten meat. Adrenaline had drowned it out, but now it rolled over Junpei in waves, forcing itself into his nose with every breath he took.
Oh, you're right. Oh, this is...
He felt his stomach clench and bile rise up in his throat.
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here.
The light that spilled in from the door barely illuminated a small switch plate next to the door. Slowly, with the toll of the last few minutes apparent in his gait, Seven walked toward it. I don't know if you want that light on. He stopped as he got close and extended his fingers toward the switch.
Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
There was a soft click as the lights came on. Yeah. Just as the light turned on, June took in a short breath and... Yeah, that's no bueno. A scream echoes through the room. Junpei's breath stopped in his throat. His heart ceased to beat. Time froze. His mind scrambled to make sense of what he saw before him.
What? Hey.
Oh, this is...
What was left of the body sat in a sea of blood. Chunks of flesh torn from the body sat in the blood like tiny islands in a great red sea. A vast ragged hole had been torn in the torso, and what remained of his intestines spilled out of it like fresh spaghetti. Smaller chunks of meat had splattered against the wall and become stuck there as they dried. Globules of yellowish fat had left trails like tiny slugs as gravity pulled them down the wall, even as they dried to it.
Looks like an explosion.
Yeah. Seven's voice was low and strained.
Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
It looked as though the explosion had been quite powerful. His legs were both bent in an odd, unnatural way, and his left arm had split open, exposing the painfully white bone of his ulna. His bracelet lay next to him. It seemed to have hit the wall hard enough to have shattered the display, which lay on the ground in pieces.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
Half of his head had simply collapsed. The blood coating almost made it look like raw pizza dough covered in tomato sauce. That's still a crazy sentence. His clothes, too, were covered in blood. The burgundy tie, the white shirt, the jacket with the yellow piping, and the gray slacks.
But the clothes are...
Yep. They were all familiar to Junpei.
Is that... Snake?
Yep. Santa's voice wavered as he spoke, his mouth dry.
Oh my god.
Finally, Junpei spoke.
Why did this happen?
Fucked up trillionaire. I don't know.
No!
And I know, June. I know. Suddenly, June was screaming, her voice broken. It was an eerie scream, full of insanity and not entirely human.
No! No! No!
She shook her head violently and grabbed fistfuls of her own hair. Junpei could hear the sound of hair tearing.
Stop! Calm down.
You expect her to calm down with a dead body in front of her? Like, what do you mean? He grabbed for her wrist.
Hey!
But as he did, June leapt up and ran. Yeah, no, fair enough. Toward the exit. Yeah, no, you're not getting out that easily.
You have to let me out of here!
No, that's not happening. She screamed at the door and her fists slammed against it with a hollow sound. Junpei could see drops of blood on her knuckles.
Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
Nothing.
June.
She screamed again, a desperate, mindless cry. Her fists flailed against the door.
Get me out of here! Please! Please, just let me out!
He's not listening. Or at least, in a sense that he won't do anything about it.
June!
Junpei couldn't watch anymore. He ran to June and wrapped his arm around her, pulling the screaming girl away from the door.
Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Yeah, I think you're just making it worse, Junpei.
Please, calm down.
She scrambled for a moment, her legs skidding across the floor, but her resistance didn't last long. As suddenly as her outburst had begun, it was over. The manic energy disappeared and her body went limp in Junpei's arms. Yeah. June collapsed toward the floor, and Junpei knelt down with her. He felt drops of something warm and wet. Was she cry? Yes, obviously. Like, what do you mean? A moment later, she began to sob. Her shoulders shook and great hot tears rolled down her face like rain.
We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright, June.
No, it's not.
It's going
Don't lie
to be
to her.
okay, Connie.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that like you like I wouldn't blame her if she turned on him and started cussing him out for her having to see that. Her name was a whisper.
I'll be here with you, okay?
It's your fault she's here. Not here as in the ship, but here as in this room. She nodded once.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's not gonna turn on him.
Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Or maybe wait. Her trembling voice pulled at Junpei's heart. He stroked her hair gently. His face was so close to her. Santa and Seven is probably just like, this fucking dickhead. The scent of her hair was nostalgic.
Do you feel better?
No.
Yes.
The way her voice sounded right there, I wouldn't be surprised if he lets her go and she turns around and slaps him. I kinda hope that's what happens.
But I'd like to stay here. For a little while, at least.
Or not? Okay, never mind.
Jumpy's body is so warm.
Mm-hmm. Several minutes passed before June's tears had dried. Junpei stood up. He bent down, put his arms under June's and helped her to her feet. Any better? They didn't speak. Neither did Seven or Santa. A person was dead. They had died in that room, in a terrible way. Junpei knew there was no way he could make himself forget that. There was no way any of them could forget it, but mourning would do no good. They spread out to search the room, but each felt as if their heart was made of lead.
We better get to it.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that LLR is probably gonna come into play in this room, huh? Shower room, okay. Those letters written in blood. LLR. Do you think that might be some sort of dying message from Snake? I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, I was gonna say, if he exploded and his head hit the wall and it collapsed in on itself, he would have been dead pretty much instantly. Like, there's no way. That's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. Especially not that high up the wall, right? If it was like on the floor next to where the body was laying, again, I don't think so, but maybe. But if it being up on the wall like that, no way. Then this, the way the blood's dried tells you it's real old. Alright. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah. LLR. But can I inspect this button? I can. Okay. Okay, but it turns it back on as soon as I leave. Alright, let's see if anything happens when I turn you... No, nothing. Not even a drop. Is the pipe clogged? Maybe something like that. Can I take this bucket? I can, okay. It's a tin bucket. Hey, Jumpy. Do you remember back in elementary school when you spilled all of our paint across the whole classroom? They made you clean it up and all they gave you was a sponge and a bucket. Like this. Hey, come on now. Can't we just leave the past in the past? No. Broom. Junpei reached for the broom, and as he grabbed it, he heard a soft voice from behind him. It was June.
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
What? He turned around. June still looked sadly pale, but there was a smile on her face.
Oh, you just reminded me of it.
Okay, how so?
The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom.
Oh.
You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
Oh.
I was.
Yeah, were you?
Don't you remember?
Not really. Junpei stared at the broom in his hand.
You mean you don't remember that summer either?
She looked very sad. He shook his head.
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that?
Okay, what happened then? Go on, explain.
It was terrible.
Oh. They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. Oh God, what happened? He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead body. What happened? Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over.
Well, obviously you didn't do anything wrong, right? Because I assume the job of taking care of the rabbits is like, feeding them and whatnot. If it was bloody, then something came in and killed them. It wasn't a negligence thing. Something killed them in like the middle of the night. But yeah.
You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this."
I doubt it was a well, I mean, it could be a person. Like, there's some fucked up people who probably would do that, but I would assume it's an animal.
After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying.
What do you mean fun?
You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's, Akane Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up.
Again, it was probably an animal.
We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either.
True.
I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
Maybe. He'd felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
Yeah, no. If it had been an adult, they'd probably kill 2 kids. If it was like an adult human, right? And he was sociopathic enough to go out of their way, or he, she, whatever, that to kill you know, rabbits for no reason. Other than, like, a sick enjoyment, right? Realistically, they'd probably kill 2 children, too, to, you know, not be caught. Like, realistically.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Well, come on. We were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried.
But in retrospect...
Because you were...
Oh?
Because you were there with me.
Oh, okay. I bet Santa's probably just listening to this gagging, like, ugh. She blushed furiously.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
Yeah, Junpei. What was that about, huh?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right?
Sure, that's all it was, right?
Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, Junpei, that's you coulda gotten some some brownie points there, bud, but you went full honesty, which, you know, is respectable in its own way.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he wasn't being honest. That hadn't been the reason, of course. Yeah, okay. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. Yeah, to say the least. He took a quick breath and cleared his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know?
Yeah.
We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself.
Yeah.
Ah!
Huh?
That's right. The pool of blood.
Yeah. That's the thing. Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing?
Keeping your minds off of the corpse?
Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Yeah. Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost.
Yeah.
I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. What are you doing with the broom? I don't know. Nothing. A thick pipe that stretches across the floor. Alright, nothing there, I guess. Toilet paper. Dividing wall that separates the toilets. Can I get toilet paper? Yeah, we got toilet paper, okay. It's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. You think that maybe it's a Skytail cipher? Huh? What the hell is that? You wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it so that the whole paper is filled up. And then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? And that's how it works, more or less. Then to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one. Like a broom handle? Same diameter as the original one, huh? Yeah. Then you just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code. What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? Broom wrapped in toilet paper. Search. Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols lined up perfectly. It says 634 plus. Now, is that for this room, or is it for that safe in the other route? A wooden box. There's something in here. Luminol. What the hell is this thing? Some kind of spray bottle? There's something written on it. Lumen. Can't read anything else. The label's all faded. Let me see that. He just grabbed it from him. And that wasn't very nice. Oh, this is luminol. You know, forensics guys use it at crime scenes. Oh yeah, that stuff that glows blue when you spray it on blood? Even if the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow. Okay. Good to know. Okay, let me interact with the pipe. Thick pipe. Thick pipe. Thick pipe. Thick pipe, okay. No other interactions for that. Ooh, interesting. What do you think this is? It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. Okay, so we fill the bucket, obviously. Somehow. Well, actually, I didn't see if I could... Aha. It's a water tank for a toilet. I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide a piece in something like this. Usually for a 187 or something. What happened to your amnesia? Guess they think it's clever. Don't know when they'll figure out everybody else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organized crime. Yeah, so he's a cop. What is that? Some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably? Huh? What did I say? Why does he look all sad now? That's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? Well, he's not wasting any time. Yeah, for good reason. And there's a screwdriver in here. Okay. It's a screwdriver. We can unscrew things with this. Yes, thank you, Mistress Obvious. Was there something we need to unscrew somewhere? Maybe. Keep checking these. Might be something in the tank, you know? Let's open that shit up. Aha. Red key card. But it's blank. Has nothing on it. Oh! Wait, let me inspect it first. Red card, probably a key card. Do you remember if you saw a card reader anywhere around here? No. Okay, I thought the luminol would show the symbol that's on it, but I guess not. I did check all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that. Aha. Huh? Looks like there's something down there on that grate. I think it's a card. Yeah, it's the blue card. Can't reach it though. It's too deep. We can unscrew. Hang on. Oh no, you don't even have to unscrew it. Oh, yeah, it comes off. Okay. A drain, a blue card in it. Isn't this card kind of like that red card? Yeah, it looks similar. I'm talking about the one we found in the toilet, right? Yeah. The red card floated, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So? Well, then this blue one probably floats too, right? Float? Yeah, it might. Okay, so yeah, we need 2 things of water. What's clock? Alright, so it's...
Hey, Junpei.
Yeah?
You know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
I don't know why.
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
Because after 107 Fahrenheit, most people would be dead. Like they'd die from like, I don't know.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden.
Yeah, okay.
It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead.
Yeah.
That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Yeah, checks out.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high.
I remember when I was a kid, my sister got to 104.8. Yeah, she got taken to the hospital because, yeah, fever being that high is, not good. Not good.
Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like a really hot shower?
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna. Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Yeah, my guess is... I don't know. Yeah, Santa's a weird one, right? Like, based off this, I would assume maybe he's from the... Maybe it's just a localization thing. I don't know. I'm assuming Fahrenheit is localization. Is why they say it. Because yeah, this here is showing Celsius. I don't know if Santa's meant to be... Because they're from all over the world, right? Obviously, Junpei and Akane are from Japan. I was thinking maybe Santa's... maybe from the US, because it's the only place that uses Fahrenheit. But he makes the Japanese pun with 3 and, you know, Santa. So that doesn't really... I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably a localization thing. Because the English localization was probably done... by like a US company, I would assume, maybe. That's the only reason I could see them doing that. Because at the very least, all the English voice actors sound like they have American accents. So I'm assuming it's because of that. But I have no idea. For all I know, there could be another English localization in for like the UK. But that'd be a weird thing to do, though. They usually don't do multiple different English localizations, so probably not. Narratively supposed to be Japanese. Yeah, he makes the pun with 3 and yeah, so... Well, not pun, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, an incinerator would probably, yeah. Just a little bit.
All right, I got it!
What?
Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What?
What was that all about?
Okay. Combine. Oh, wait. I guess that we used the screwdriver to take it down from the wall, I guess. Oh, you took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? Maybe. So let's inspect the door. Wait, what was it? Was it 634 plus? It was 634 plus, right? Nothing happens when I press these buttons. Power's on. I'm gonna say lock up there, though. Oh, I need both key... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so I need the other key guard. So I need to get water from somewhere. But, if I can get this hot water on a thermometer, then maybe. Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started. Oh, so these ones work. Okay. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open mark. Huh, it opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 957. So we have 634 and 957. $957 plus. That means you're supposed to add something to 957, doesn't it? Well, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. The problem is what to add. Probably the 634? 634 plus on toilet paper. We can't combine those, so... Well, what's in this thing, by the way? Oh god, a gauge puzzle. There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. Oh. Well, let me fill the buckets with water. Use a shower here to fill the bucket with hot water. Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Okay, sure thing. Bucket filled with hot water. Filled with water. Try not to spill it, okay? It's heavy. Okay, okay. I'll carry it. I guess we can try this first, and then we'll fill the drain after. There's something that looks like tar inside the toilet bowl. If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Oh, right, I gotta put it in the tank. Duh. Alright, so pour water into this tank, and looks like you filled it. Yeah. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. You think so? Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's how a toilet works. There we go. Well, there it goes. Just like a toilet should work. Alright. 185 equals. Okay. That stuff's washed off. Looks like that writing was numbers. See it?
185 equals? What is this?
You got me. Just looks like numbers. Well, okay, so 634, 957, and 185. Huh. That we flushed out, settled to the bottom of the bowl. Alright, I need. Wait, do I still have the I still have the bucket, right? No, it got rid of my bucket! Okay, so I guess it's 100% we have to mess with that thing to get the drain to fill. And 2 people have a non-Japanese life. Huh. Interesting. Boiling hot water comes out of the shower. There ought to be a warning label or something. What about this one? I know that all of them. Okay. So I need. Hang on. Must be connected to the drain in the middle of the room. Okay, pipe on the right. If you turn on the water here, it'll probably come up to the drain. Oh god, okay, hang on. So I want all of these closed except for this one, right? Okay. Doing so may cause drain to flow. Yeah. Does this have to? Yeah, Once the flow water can be controlled with these handles, we can't put any water through the pipe on the right though. If we do that, it'll start overflowing from the drain. But that's what we want. We want the drain to overflow so we can get the card. Yeah, I'd be willing to take a hint for the drainage thing. Come on, man, I said I already checked them. What, you don't trust me? Well, if anything, Junpei is the untrustworthy one here, to be honest, but... Oh, right. Duh. That makes perfect sense, actually. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Wait, you don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you? Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here. Maybe I should try it just in case. Oh, okay, that clears things up. Okay, so left, right, left. Okay. So left, right, left. There we go. Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this drain's acting up. What the hell did you do? I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. And yep, that's on the surface now. There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring into the drain. I wonder if the dialogue changes if you do that on accident. It has to, right? Alright. Search. It's the blue keycard. This is, the symbol for Mercury, isn't it? There was an elevator right outside. There was a big hospital room. I think that same symbol was on the card reader next to it. That's right. I guess that means we're not supposed to use this card in this room. Do you really think so? You don't think maybe we need it for this room and for the elevator? It's a good point, June. It's a good point. Let's, swipe. Hey, the blue light just came on. And swap to red. Huh? The blue light was just on, but it's off now. And the red light's on instead. Oh, I see. I understand, I think. I understand. I guess you have to swipe the red card first, and then the blue card? Maybe. Okay, he's right. Great job, Jumpy. Both of the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. Alright, let me just double check. This is, yeah, 634-957. What was the toilet bowl? Was it 165? 185. 634-957-185. 634... Well, that's on. I should be able to enter the password now. The A and C keys. It's just, I know. Alright. So 961 991 1221. It's 1406. No. I fucked up the math somewhere. Oh, do I have to do them? Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. Plus... Wait, how is it? Wait, did I add? Wait, did I? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Wait, I did 364, not 634. Okay, so the math on the numbers I used, I'm pretty sure was right. I swapped the 6 and the 3 around for the... I don't know how the hell I did that. What the hell? Okay, I don't know why I just swapped the numbers around. Also, it's interesting, 1776 is an interesting number choice for them to use. Like... I wonder if that's supposed to have any sort of significance? Because, you know, Declaration of Independence, you know... I wonder. I'm rather curious. Maybe it's just coincidence. Or the American Declaration of Independence, I should say.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look.
It's probably just another... Oh, no, right, leads out to... Hey, Clover and Lotus!
What are you doing, Seven?
He's propping the door open, I guess?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. All right, let's go.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Map.
Oh, I think it's
Map.
a map of the ship's interior?
Yeah.
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then. We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, they're getting all hyped up just for it to end up being the, yeah.
What the?
Mm-hmm.
You're shitting me.
Mm-hmm.
We're back.
Mm-hmm. That's not good.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
They're not so glad, though.
Lotus? What are you...
She about to beat Junpei's ass. Yeah.
How could you do this to us?
Yeah, no, that was deserved.
Knock it off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I stuck the screwdriver in the door.
Oh, good call.
That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Yeah.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
Just, yeah, Seven, you wanting them to, like, not... Because when they come through, right, after they go through to just look, they come out all somber and being like, hey, Snake's dead. And then we insist on checking. Here, Seven's like, no, just go look. Like, this is such a bad, oh my god. Like, is he trying to traumatize people? Like, maybe he's just not saying it out loud so Clover doesn't know, maybe?
You'll know when you see it.
I guess, maybe just not trying to set off Clover. But if she's gonna go with, then it won't matter.
Fine, let's go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Yeah,
Should I go as well?
probably.
Yeah.
Very well.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Clover.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake, but he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small
Makes
chance,
sense.
but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead.
And being alone, yeah.
Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh?
Yeah.
You need at
Has
least
to
3
be,
people to open
yeah.
one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think.
That would make sense, yeah.
Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis.
Nope.
We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
It's pretty straightforward, June.
How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Yeah.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven?
No.
What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yep.
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship.
Yeah, no, that goes well. Yeah, friendship.
Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Yeah, no, I get the logic, and I'm with you there. To be honest, again, I don't know about Clover's whole Santa and Seven doing it thing. I really just don't know if I agree with that.
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Was Zero still on the ship with them? Junpei, you know, just this doesn't matter, right? So I can just say Junpei wasn't sure, just because I want to see different dialogue. Plus, we're on a course
something's
for
still
a dead end
strange.
anyway, so it's like, yeah, it won't matter.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
What's the one thing?
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp.
Is he?
Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. I guess. Yeah, the wording does kind of is a kind of a giveaway, I guess. But I don't know though. That could, with how planned out this is, that could be part of his game to try and get us to doubt each other. Like, it's not necessarily proof of anything. Like, not really.
If he weren't here, he wouldn't say "this ship," would he?
I really don't know if that proves anything, to be honest. I mean, he probably is here, but he's probably not one of us. But I'm just saying, this could easily be a trap, huh?
He'd be saying something like, that ship, or the ship.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
It's one of the moments where I wonder if it sounds weird. I mean, I understand the logic they're going for. It just... Again, with how thought out this whole thing is, it could easily have just been like a ploy to make you think that still. It's like, I don't know.
I think Zero is one of us.
And this time around, I'm not gonna agree with her. That's crazy talk.
That's crazy. Isn't this ship going to sink in a few hours? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
You don't believe me.
No.
Clover,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling.
Yeah, no.
You don't feel that you can trust any of us.
Ace had beaten Junpei to the punch. As he spoke to Clover, his face was calm and friendly.
But you have to understand. The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother.
Was he? I mean, yeah, he was. Again, I agree with that. I'm just saying, you know, you can never be entirely certain, right?
You want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
I'm not gonna lie, Ace, you're really suspicious. Like, so many times in the other ending, and now it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just the way he's the way the voice actor is talking, or if it's meant to be a giveaway with how he's talking. But it really feels like he's the one trying to manipulate people. I don't know. Clover didn't answer. She didn't even look at Ace. The whole time, her eyes were on Junpei. He could feel Clover's eyes boring into him. They were the color of a deep winter lake. Junpei saw no suspicion in them, only sadness. Then in that horrible silence. Yeah, they heard a bell begin to ring. It was the clock at the central staircase.
It's 3 in the morning.
Yeah, we have 3 hours.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7. Clover. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
7 and Clover remain silent. Yeah, they're still pissed off at Junpei, I guess. Their eyes were looking at something somewhere else, very far away.
We must go. We have very little time left.
Ace's words put their feet to moving. They all knew where they were going.
Our next destination is Mercury.
Yeah, no,
Here we go.
And yeah, with this, we're skipping both 7 and 8. Which means we don't get the other key. Oh, that's a... Yeah, see, I see why this leads to a pretty quick bad end. Because let's look at the flowchart really quick. How close are we? Oh yeah, it's fast tracking us to Yeah. Yeah, no, we're on fast track to death. Yeah. Alright, but, I think I'm gonna stop here, and we'll finish out this ending next time, just because there's a lot of, like, there's a good room left, probably 2 rooms, actually, looking at it, to go through, so I'll split it up to next time. And I guess next time we'll see what's behind door 2? Door 2? Right? Or I think so. I think door 2. Or door, whichever door it was. But yeah, so we'll do that next time. And then after that, we'll start the true ending route, which I'm debating going all the way back to before. Because wait, do I have to go all the way back to door 4 and 5 to get the? Yeah, that's what you said, right? I have to go back and do 5 instead of 4 to get the true ending. Otherwise, it locks me in. Or is it just 7, 8? Not that simple. Oh. Wait, the game said something about, hang on, actually, let me get to the menu. Hang on. The game, because, yeah, the game said something about, fuck it, what was the wording? It was like something... Not the memory, well... It was something like clues, right? So, like, did we have to have, like... I guess we have to have certain information to be able to get the good or true ending? Maybe? Because it said something along those lines, I think. I'm trying to remember exactly what it said. I don't know. Anyway, though, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna stop there. And yeah, next time we'll finish off the second bad ending. And you only need 2 main routes. 586 and 471. Okay. So we already did 471. Okay, so yeah, so it is something about needing, I guess, information, right? Is my guess. Okay. But yeah, we went through 1. We did 4. Wait, we did 4, 8. I thought we did 7. we? Because I thought we did 5. Did we do 571? I hang on. Let me wait, no. Memories of the Escape. Because I thought... Because wasn't the one him insisting to go... Because I vividly remember him insisting to go through door 4. Because it was... They initially decided that we would go through door 5. Right? Wait, hang on. 9 took Cloverhouse. No, you're right. We did go through 5. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. We did go through 5. We did 571. I just had to recall who authenticated with the 9th man who got blown up. Because we went through the one he went through, and yeah, it had to have been, yeah. Wait, right? Yeah. Yeah. Because he took Clover hostage, and I got them to 13, and the Ace authenticated 14. 1 plus... Yeah, so they went through 5, so that means we went through 5. Yeah, okay. You're right. It was 571. Okay, so for the true ending... I'll need both of the main routes, right? Is that what you're saying? Not just one? So I have to go through 586 and then 471 to properly... Okay. That's gonna be a long one to get the true ending then. Oh boy. Well, probably a few streams, realistically. But yeah, sorry. I'm trying to figure all that out, so I kind of ended up rambling a bit. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, again, like I said, next time we'll finish off that second bad ending. Then I'll probably take a break from this. For probably like 2-3 weeks, because I want to jump back into Tsukihime. And the only reason I haven't been recording more Tsukihime while doing this is because I have both of them on disc, and the way my PS4 is set up, it's really, really annoying to swap discs out. So it's just laziness on my part, but it's a real pain to swap the discs. So as I've been doing this, I've just been ignoring Tsukihime. So yeah, I'll probably like stop this for like 2 weeks, get a bunch of Tsukihime recorded. After I get this other bad end anyway. And then once I get Tsukihime recorded, I'll come back to this and start working on the true end stuff. But yeah, anyway, thanks for hanging out, and yeah, no streams the next 2 days because I'm gonna record like Carnival Phantasm and whatnot. Then probably Melty Blood Saturday, and then the finale of second bad end, or not the finale, but the second bad end on Sunday. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, peace.